Thousands have gathered at a square in Iran's capital, Tehran, for a state funeral for nearly 60 people killed during Israeli attacks. The ceremony is commemorating slain nuclear scientists, military commanders and civilians. Similar processions will take place across the country. Senior Iranian officials are calling it a historic day for Iran and the revolution. Resul Serdar is joining us live from the capital, Tehran. Resul, just take us through what's expected to take place today at these funerals.
Well, Imran, today is going to be a remarkable day for Iran. Perhaps this is the largest state funeral after Iran-Iraq war that was ended in '88. So we're simply talking about 60 people, but in total, we know that there has been hundreds of people killed by Israeli strikes. So now we're talking about the leaders, the military leaders, the civilian leaders. We're talking about the scholars, the nuclear scientists, and also women and children. So now, particularly, there is one certain image here that is absolutely sentimental, absolutely highly emotional for many Iranians. One specific truck is carrying children's coffins here. So this has historical references when it comes to the country's political theology. Just the third Imam, according to the Shia political theology, Hussein's son also has been killed in Karbala, and that has been an essential issue for the Shia political theology. So the coffins of the babies is such a historical issue in Iran, and now they are also displaying the children who have been killed by Israeli attacks to the whole public. We're seeing that there are thousands and thousands of people attending this. So each of these public displays are also showing Iranian system here, try to show internally and also globally that which kind of support it has among the Iranians. So that's also the attendance to this funeral, attendance of the people is also another essential issue. So just when we see particularly the military leaders, we are talking about the chief of staff being killed, the head of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, Hossein Salami, being killed, or Hajizadeh, he was the commander of the aerospace there. And we're talking about the intelligence leaders. We are talking about the leaders of the paramilitary groups here. So, and also talking about at least 11 nuclear scientists here. Just remember, in the opening attacks of Israel, 15 of them have been killed, and in the following 11 days, we have seen more and more. In total, we are talking about, just as military leaders, more than 30 top military leaders have been assassinated, and nuclear scientists as well. We have seen Israel have been bombing the residential areas, educational institutions, universities, the health facilities, the hospitals, the residential areas, the military headquarters, intelligence headquarters as well. So now Iranians, as there is now a kind of ceasefire and still holding, they have postponed the state funerals, but today now they are holding these funerals.
Resul, just stay with us for a second. Iran says that the US has to change its tone while speaking of the Iranian Supreme Leader if an agreement is to be struck on Tehran's nuclear program. In a post on X, Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says if President Trump is genuine about wanting a deal, he should put aside the disrespectful and unacceptable tone towards Iran's Supreme Leader, Grand Ayatollah Khamenei, and stop hurting his millions of heartfelt followers. That's going to be a problem moving forward if there are, and it is a big if there are going to be peace talks direct talks between the US and Iran.
Indeed, Imran, I think this was the most expected statement or reaction from Iran's foreign minister. Anyone who knows Iran will know how the Supreme Leader has a central role in this whole structure. There is a common misunderstanding about Ali Khamenei's position. Many people regard him as a religious leader. But according to the constitution, he's not only the religious leader, he's the political leader, he's the military leader as well. He is simply the head of state in Iran. And also according to the constitution, his position is not only political or being a top of a hierarchy, he has a divine role as well. According to the Shia political theology, he's the representative of the 12th Imam, and he's holding that post, so he has divine rights as well. And not only for Iran, across the globe, we know that there are a significant number of Shias that seek for his guidance. So he's a political leader, military leader, financial leader, head of state, but he's also a leader of a faith as well. And anyone who knows that will be extremely careful, meticulously careful of not coming out and publicly criticizing him, particularly accusing him of lying. Once you do that, you are simply dynamiting the ground. But as you also stressed, here the key word is if President Donald Trump is genuine about wanting a deal. So that if is extremely important because we understand that now Iraq is not closing the doors for the potential negotiations. So he's putting a condition here. And then the critical issue is when Donald Trump criticized Ali Khamenei, accusing him of lying so publicly, he's simply attacking the person who is eventually going to give the green light to renegotiate with USA or simply not allowing the state to negotiate. So that's why this is an extremely critical issue. And we have seen throughout that 12 days war, Ali Khamenei was the central figure here. And as long as he stands up, people here believe that state is going to be up and running. So that's why the whole system was simply centralized around him and making sure that he is safe. And still, we do not know about his whereabouts because many Iranians believe that the risk of assassinating him is still not over.
Resul Serdar there, live for us from Tehran.
Don't miss out. Get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.